New restrictions putting a strain on businesses, of course, as many folks are still struggling to pay their bills.
And with millions of people still out of work because of the pandemic, Congress, you'll recall, boosted unemployment payments by $600 a week. But that program is about to end. WGN's Mike Lowe live downtown, where unemployed people have been rallying for an extension to that benefit. Mike?
Ben and Lourdes, good afternoon to both of you. Jobless people say this is a desperate situation, and with millions still out of work, if Congress fails to extend this, they say, it could have a huge impact on the entire economy. A cry for help echoed through Federal Plaza as dozens of unemployed restaurant and bar workers facing the prospect of losing a lifeline pleaded for an extension of an extra $600 unemployment benefit.
The legislators are up here in this building, and what these people are crying out about is we pay our taxes and we feed you. We don't need you to forget about us.
The $600 a week benefit was put in place at the beginning of the pandemic, and it's set to expire this weekend with millions still out of work.
Jobs just aren't around. No one's hiring right now. It's been really tough.
29-year-old Mitsuru Nelson lost his job as the assistant manager of Blackbird, the acclaimed West Loop restaurant that closed its doors for good last month amid the uncertainty of the pandemic.
The extra money that we're getting through the $600 is crucial just to get by.
28-year-old Mac Wallach, an NYU grad and Broadway veteran, was training at the Steppenwolf Theater and working at a restaurant to get by. Both jobs vanished.
I am unemployed.
And now the extra unemployment benefit may be gone too.
This extra $600 is not something that's like covetous. It's not something that we are trying to hang on to and just save money. Without this, I can't pay my insurance, I can't pay my rent, and I can't feed myself.
During the rally, some decried the maddening maze of phone calls and paperwork needed to collect unemployment.
Approved for unemployment on May 11th after I lost my job. I have seen literally not a single cent, and next month I'm moving into a car. I have no money, I have no prospects, and I'm lucky.
U.S. Senator Dick Durbin says he's spoken with Governor J.B. Pritzker about the long wait times.
I've talked to the governor. They are struggling with the overwhelming number of applications for unemployment benefits. They have dramatically increased the staffing and personnel there, but the waits are still too long.
Congressional leaders are negotiating a new relief package, but Republicans have argued the extra $600 was too generous, that some are making more on unemployment than they did while working. And they worry the extra money disincentivizes going back to work.
They're saying it's too much, that people aren't going to work again, but I don't think that's an argument to not provide the money. I think what that shows is that a lot of people aren't making a living wage to begin with.
And this afternoon, U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi ruled out a short-term extension of the $600 unemployment benefit that Republicans had been pushing. She instead is saying that she wants the Republicans to commit to a longer-term extension and broader aid package. Reporting live downtown, Mike Lowe, WGN News.